Cool. All right. First update on the test server in Korea. They are tweaking a little bit on the Cygnus Remaster a little bit, as we expected. Hopefully we can see some new effects, some new skills, some new damage, some new memes. So it's version 1.2.143. First level of skill changes. I believe they still have another week or maybe even 2 until it actually goes into live. So it might even be possible that if there is a lot of feedback to this, that they do even another run. But as we have Cygnus quite happily staring back at us here, we scroll down and see what's happening. New test world patch was released as scheduled, with some more changes to the Cygnus Remaster skill as well as the updated story. The patch also includes more quality of life improvements and events we will be getting, which will be covered next week. Shortly afterwards, the director Wonky did a live video on YouTube addressing some of the main complaints people had with this patch, such as the new hyper burning events rewards being lackluster, and the new Cygnus voices being too memey and bad. Okay. Too many jokes, maybe a little bit too high on the League of Legends voice packs, you know, a little bit like bad puns and shit. Okay. Well, let's see. Overview. Cygnus Remaster. Common. Soulmaster, so that's Blaze Wizard. Dawn Warrior, Blaze Wizard. I read this and I immediately went to Blaze Wizard. Wind Archer, Nightwalker, Thunderbreaker, Mihail, and then the story and the Mihail story separately. And then some stuff. Developer notes, in this update we made structural and effect improvements after reviewing the feedback that we received, as well as numerical adjustments based on play records from the official server and the test world. In terms of the numerical adjustments, since they bring a big change in the playing experience, we will continue to review and make changes to the Cygnus Knights and the Mihail's change skill structures values to ensure they are appropriate in the following June 30 official server update and subsequent updates. In addition, for jobs other than the remastered Cygnus Knights and Mihail, we are currently compiling structural improvements for skills, including numerical buffs and nerfs, and are reviewing them for implementation. Hopefully that's the resistance skill characters, and maybe some of the hero classes. Character performance has changed much more rapidly than we expected during the first half of the year after several consecutive skill improvements, including the Adventurer Remaster. This was because there weren't any skill-related improvements made for a long time, and then many skills were changed all at once, which affected many variables that we didn't expect. Really? Skill performance changes are a factor that greatly affect players' gameplay, therefore we would like to approach them from more cautiously. Even if it's a little late, we thought it would be a more satisfactory experience for players if we reviewed the data after the Cygnus Knights and Mihail Remaster changes are implemented in the official server and then adjust all job skills afterwards. Ooh, so maybe nerfs coming, guys. Ooh, going back, always tough for people. The overall job skill improvements are planned to be added to the test world on August 18th. Okay, so that's a bit from now. We apologize for not being able to release the update as quickly as players would have liked. We will repay the love that players have given us in the future updates with more accurate improvements. Thank you, and with some compensation. No doubt. No doubt. This is Ignition? Yeah, this is part of Ignition, yeah. Skill voices have been added, and Journey Hope skill effect has been changed. Very important. Soulmaster skill description change. Solar/monster hit effect has been changed. And Lunar Divide monster hit effect has also been changed. Elemental Soul skill has been improved. So when you have the maximum number of cosmic orbs, if you create another cosmic orb, the cosmic orb's duration and the buff's duration will be refreshed. Okay, that should have always been the case, yeah. The movement distance when used upwards has been increased for Soul Leap. Alright. Celestial Vision. The enhanced solar slashes effects will affect the monster hit effect have been changed. The enhanced solar slashes damage has been decreased from 180% to 150, and number of hits increased from 3 to 4. Okay, so minus, what is that? Minus 90 plus 150. Easy clap. The enhanced Lunar Divide's monster hit effect has been changed. The enhanced Lunar Divide has been decreased from 270 to 190, and hits increased from 2 to 3. Okay, and then Cosmic Matter skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Oh. Yeah, because all of the skills kind of look the exact same, right? So they made them a little whooshier. And then for fourth job, even whooshier. Oh, look at that. Look at how whooshy that is, guys. They're actual solar flares. I like that. The enhanced solar slash skill effect and monster hit effect have been changed. 195 to 225. Oh, increase from 195 to 225 and increase from 4 hits to 5. That's quite a bit more damage. And the enhanced changed from 260 to 180, but hits from 3 to 5, so that's pretty massive. Well, minus 240 plus 360, yeah, so 120% total percent damage. Cosmic Shower, you can now use the skill with no cast action while using Solar Slash, Lunar Divide, and Cross the Sticks. Ooh, you can just weave it in, okay. And Meteor Shower's damage has been increased from 140 to 210, so plus 50% final damage, nice. And Shower will now deal a 50% increased damage to regular monsters. Duration increased from 20 seconds to 45, okay. And plus 50% final damage and plus 125% duration. Okay. The duration boost per consumed cosmic orb has been increased from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. Even more. Okay. And fixed an issue where the meteor shower could look awkward to other characters. The skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Wait, so this is going to have like 100% uptime then? What is the when was the what was the duration? I believe with the max, the duration was something like, was almost 100% uptime, right? Da-da-da. 30-second cooldown. The cooldown must have been updated then as well. You have a 30-second cooldown and 45-second duration with even longer duration. Maybe they took the cooldown up to 1 minute then, would be my guess. Because you can get up to 5 total, and 3 seconds each is 15, would get them up to 60, so then you can get up to 100% uptime if you do it right. I'm gonna guess that the cooldown probably also went up, but I don't see it here. How do I Maple points? Do I still need to use NX prepaid? Yep. Loud Rush, Silent Move. Fix an issue where you use this skill continuously. The minimum applied cooldown would be increased. The skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Okay, cool. We've increased Cosmic Shower's base damage and gave it increased damage when attacking normal monsters so they could fulfill its intended role as a secondary attack while hunting. In addition, we've increased the skill's duration so that the Soulmaster's combat complexity is not increased excessively when compared to the number of skills they need to use before the remaster. We have improved it so that it is more convenient to use by letting players use it without a cast action while using certain skills. True, we just read that. Okay, is that what the skill really looked like already, or did my brain just forget that? Okay, it looked like this, and now it shows like this. Is it the same? No, it is the same. Okay, my brain just didn't, because it was smaller. Strongly decide whether to pick a Dawn Warrior or a hero for bossing character potential main. Any advice? Well, I mean, a Dawn Warrior is probably a little bit, I would say probably less, right now, less good at bursting, but better at mobbing. So it depends on what you care the most about. Do you care more about having a healthy balance between mobbing and bossing, or do you want a character that's okay, that's if it's a little bit less in mobbing, but like better in the burst? That'd be like the main difference between them, I would say. Hunter slash monster has been changed. 430 to 485, hits from 5 to 6. Number of enemies hit from 6 to 7. Just tweaking all the numbers, everything increased. Cosmic Burst, monster hit effect has been changed. I'm gonna use the skill with no cast action as well. Auto use mode has been added, where if you have the maximum number of cosmic orbs and the skill is not on cooldown, Cosmic Burst will automatically be used when you use the other ones. And the enemy search range has been increased by 25% and has been moved slightly upwards. If there are multiple boss monsters with the same maximum HP within search range, the skill will attack the nearest boss monster. Skill now increases Cosmic Shower's damage by 60% points and has been changed. Oh, so that one's automatic. Okay, so not as a lot of stuff that's auto triggering. So Lunar Slash extinction skill display awkwardly. Okay. Hyper skills. The duration boost has been increased from 5 seconds to 10 on Cosmic Shower. I wonder if this is even necessary, because even with a minute cooldown, it's easy to get 100% uptime. I don't know if that hyper is going to be necessary at all, but we'll see, I guess. And then Divide and Slash bonus attack has been changed to Divide and Slash Ignore Guard. Give Solar Slash and Lunar Divides 20% IED. Very important that Lunar Divide mobbing skill 20% IED. In June 11th test rollout, they removed the existing hyper passive skill speeding dance ignore guard. As a result, there were inevitably situations where players would have had to change their character stats, so we have returned the defense ignore stat. The newly added bonus attacks increase number of hits effect has been applied by default. Ah, okay, that's why those numbers went up. Okay, they just added it to the version 2 and 3. Gotcha, makes sense. Just passively. So a buffy for the Dawn Warrior. Cosmic Forge, the skill no longer consumes cosmic orbs when used. Ah. Skill will now create as much as the maximum amount of cosmic orbs you can hold when used. Okay, so it's automatically maxed even if you have none of them, and it doesn't consume them. Okay. Duration has been increased from 40 seconds to 60, and increased duration per consumed cosmic orb has been removed. Okay. What was the cooldown on that? Cosmic Forge. 180, okay. Okay, but yeah. With up to 60 and then consuming everything, but also just... but now it just does it automatically and doesn't consume anymore. That's a lot of way more quality of life from that. It was intended to be a synergistic skill that greatly increased the effect of the other cosmic skills, but it could only achieve its maximum effect if it was used with a larger number of cosmic orbs. Since to consume the cosmic orbs, it was rather difficult to use it, and it was also difficult to experience its effects of improving other cosmic skills immediately after using it. It's very similar, I think, to like using Storm as an Adele, right, where it consumes your swords, but you still get like energy back after you use it, so you can immediately resummon your swords. But this one didn't. It would just take up all the swords, boom, and your swords would be gone. So they wouldn't really synergize. You would have to pick either or, basically. So in this update, we have improved Cosmic Forge so that it has a certain efficiency in every situation. A certain efficiency, love that. Without any special conditions, and we have removed the Cosmic Orb consumption when used so that it can work as intended. Nice, good stuff. Then... Blazing Assault Lesser Charge. The action delay has been decreased by about 30%. The invincibility duration has been increased from 1.5 to 1.8 seconds. If you die while being able to link the two skills, the link will now be cancelled. Fix an issue where the cooldown alarm was not displayed. Or taking damage. Oh, you don't take damage on DR. Okay, nice. Then Elysian Cross the Sticks now has an additional 20% defense ignored. Cross the Sticks' monster hit effect has been changed. Skill has been improved so that you can hit monsters that can only be hit by basic attacks with Cross the Sticks. Skill has been improved so that when you use it, element, souls, stat enhancement effects are also applied. Okay, cool. And then Soul Eclipse fixed an issue where if the character moved while using the skill, a teleport effect was visible. Cosmos. That's the same effect, right? I don't know why he has the whole one in here again. The skill effect and monster hit effect has been changed. Damage has been increased from 450% to 900, and the number of hits has been increased from 7 to 5. A decrease from 7 to 5. Okay. Yeah, that's still an increase in total damage output. Fixed the issue where the effect was continuously displayed while dead. Like Abyssal Recall. The skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Cool! Okay. Some Blaze Wizard tweaks. No base stat changes except some IED. Some IED stuff going in there. But mostly just higher damage on the skills, more lines, and easier time activating all of your purple space skills. Okay. Then Blase Wizard. Skill effect has been changed. Really? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because it wasn't like a little orb. It reminded me of like when you play those Game Boy video games and it's like the Dragon Balls. That's kind of what they reminded me of. So now it's an actual flame. Interesting. Skill description change. Effects change. Burn and Rest. The skill now passively gives a 30% chance to absorb 10% maximum MP from enemies and a 5% chance from boss monsters. Oh, 5% maximum MP from boss monsters. That's probably better than just like a random skill you kind of forget and then use potions on all the time. But I like that. I like that idea. Since Flame Wizard is a rapid-fire main attack that is used repeatedly at high speeds, it was difficult to use Overload Mana when fighting bosses. Since Overload Mana consumes a certain percentage of MP, we decided that it would be difficult to solve this problem just by reducing skills MP cost. So instead, we have added the ability to absorb MP from enemies with a certain rate when attacking to burn and rest. Yeah, okay, I think that's a decent change. Then we have the new fireballs going from this to this. I like it. That was one of my critiques. I don't know if you guys remember when we went to the first one, is that I like the skill effects, but it looked like there were 4 different types of fire. And I know I had like the critique of the other characters where everything looked the same, but like fire should be fire and not look like it's coming from like Unreal Engine 4, and then another one is coming like from how it looks in like a Marvel movie, and then the other one is like a cartoon. It should be like the fire effect should be like roughly the same type of fire, right? Like you can fuck around with the colors and everything, which I like that they do, but it looked weird that it was like 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D fire, you know? Skill effect change, just effect changes. Monster hit effects changes. Born Phoenix has been changed to a skill that has the buff and cooldown applied instantly after casting. That's a bind, right? Oh, was the buff only starting when the bind was over? Oh, so you get an extra 10 seconds out of it. In the June 11th update, Born Phoenix was changed to an on-off skill to improve convenience. However, because of this change, it was detrimental to existing play patterns, so we have changed it back to a normal buff skill. Oh no, wait, that's not Burn. That's Maelstrom. My bad. Where's Born Phoenix? Oh, here. Okay, so they changed it back. Okay, good. I mean, it's good. You know, they tried something new. It was not a good idea. They changed it back. You know, not trying to reinvent the wheel. Just making sure that you make it objectively better, and you know, and quality of life improves. Not that you lose. Yeah, the door. Yeah. Orbital Flame 4. Look at that. Look at those shiny effects. And that's an actual meteor that's like crushing in. Skill effect and monster hit effect have been changed. Skill description will be changed to be more accurate. Fix an issue where Fox mode Orbital Flame's number of hits varied based on the size of the monster. Oh, that's not good, yeah. Fix an issue where the Fox mode Orbital Flame did not actually consume MP. Fox mode Orbital Flame's elemental resistance reduction debuff will now be applied when it hits an enemy one time. The Fox's Mischief debuff effect has been changed to be more natural. Fix an issue where sometimes it fired awkwardly when used upwards. Fix an issue where the tooltip looked awkward when you had the passive skills +1 ability. Alright. Oh, the Fox one is where you're like where you're like machine gunning it out, right? Since Ignition was removed in June 11 Test World Update, the Elemental Resistance Reduction debuff was moved to Fox Mode Orbital Flame. However, since there was a new condition of hitting an enemy 10 times, there was an issue where the debuff could not be applied instantly like before. True. In this update, we have changed it so that the Elemental Resistance Reduction debuff is applied immediately after Fox Mode Orbital Flame hits an enemy. Nice. Alright, Staring in the Sun. Beautiful. Blazing Extinction. Fixed an issue. Okay. Inferno Rise. You can now use a skill with the down arrow key to activate the not summoned incarnation's attack. The skill now requires level 1 Spirit of Flame. Fox mode Inferno's Rise additional attack when hitting an enemy with the max stacks of Fox's Mischief damage has been increased from 1400 to 1800%, and the skill effect has been changed. Okay. But no picture of this skill effect, Sally. Maybe it'll come later. Spirit of Flame fixing skill could be registered in the skill alarm. I guess since it's less than 3 seconds cooldown, shouldn't be possible. Burning region when platforms disappear, only burning region on top of a disappear platform will be removed. Okay, good. Fixed an issue where the Fox mode Orbital Flame's distance was shorter than Lion mode. Okay, not good. Phoenix Drive, dude, look at these. Oh yeah. See, now it's like the same fire, but it's like getting more intense and more intense. I like that they redid the art. So far, this is looking good. My critique of the fire looking wonky on the Blaze Wizard so far looks like, in my opinion, fix it in the right direction. Add in like a little bit of lightning there as well, because it's just going so fast. Cooldown decrease from 180 to 90 seconds. Duration decrease from 30 to 15. So you use it twice instead of once. So now you can always use it together with terms and conditions. That's always nice. Fix an issue where you could use the skill without having learned Orbital Flame. The skill effect and the monster hit effects have been changed, and the skill description have been changed to be more accurate. Okay, cool. So now you have a 180, your regular 180 burst. Now you have an extra 90 second burst you can throw in there. Cataclysm skill description has changed. Blazing Orbital Flame changed. Flame Discharge, I love that word. This skill has been changed so that you will acquire 1 flame when all of Flame Wizard's directly attacking skills hit a normal monster 1 time or a boss monster 25 times. You can now use the skill with the down arrow key to activate the not summoned incarnation's attacks. Skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Huh. Okay. Summon Mischief fixed an issue where the Salamander would not attack when Foxmode's Orbital Flame, Foxsmoke, Inferno Rise, Phoenix Drive, or Maelstrom hit an enemy. Oh, you would want it to hit. Skill description was changed to be more accurate. Okay. V-Core changes. Orbital Explosion Enhancement's Cores level 20 effect has been changed from +1 monster hit to +5 crit rate. Why you nerf me, bro? Dude, we'll get to 100%. You have to get to 100% crit rate, like across the board for every skill anyway. Giving individual crit rate to a skill is just... it's just so useless. But okay. Windbreaker. Fixed an issue where you could not link to Gust Shift after casting this skill. Well, thank God that's fixed. Second job. The skill effect has been changed. Yeah, it does look a little bit different. What did it look like before? Is it the tail? Wait. Never mind. I'm bullshitting. I can't see how the fuck that's different. Like the green little cloud? Like when it hits? It's faster or something? I don't know. They look sharper? Oh yeah, they're pointier, you're right, yeah. It's instead of this, it's like... they're bigger. Bigger is better. The angle is more acute, right? They're more... they're less body positive, that's what they are. Feature where the arrows were consumed when attacking enemies with the Rune of Giants buff. Nice. Oh. Dance of the Frozen Wind skill effect and a monster hit effect have been changed. From this to this. I don't know. I kind of like the darker green, to be honest. That's like more yellowy. But in general, I think that skill is doo-doo. So, yeah. Pinpoint Pierce goes from this to this. Huh. Relatively similar. You have the changes side by side here. That's gonna crash my fucking internet. I don't know why I open links. I see. That top guy is in EU. Bam, 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 bam. Ah, there's no, like, sun in the middle. Ooh. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Now it's like fireballs. Before it was like little suns, you know? So they went away from like the darker green to like a more yellowy, lighter green for most of it. Bro, more arrows, please? And you get slapped, of course, because you stand still for more than a second in CZAC. Yeah, now they're gonna have the same color, I guess? Okay. I wonder if these skill effect changes really... Oh, there you were in front of it, okay. Oh no, did they make the dragon skinnier as well? Uh-oh. First they make the arrows skinnier, now they make the shark skinnier? Okay. That's looking a lot cooler. Lots of Korean. Thank you for that link. Could you link the video? It's right here. I'm a punchaz. Link there. Skill will prioritize boss monsters. Trifling wind will prioritize boss monsters. You have the beautiful emerald flower. Segment skill has been changed so that you acquire the attack buff whenever your attack hits an enemy instead of when you are hit. Uh-huh. Fourth job, so the new effect. And then new fairy turn? Wait. No, it's not. I'm reading the old one. I was like, why is it dark? We need the lighter one. Skill effect change, skill effect change, skill effect change. Fix the issue where Stormbringer would be created when Storm Whim hit an enemy. Oh. Attack boost formula has been changed. Storm Whim damage has been increased from 500 to 560%. Skill effect has been changed. And then the Gale Tornadoes. The commands have been changed so that you can use this skill with the down arrow key to summon one large tornado, or use this skill with the up arrow key to summon 2 large tornadoes. Fix an issue where the cooldown required to charge would be reset after consuming 2 or more wind energy at once. Fix an issue where the movement speed seemed to slow down to other characters even when the slow mode was off. Skill effect with the second large tornado when consuming 3 wind energy has been changed. Wait, so you can do a small tornado, 1 large tornado, or 2 large tornadoes? Is that what I'm seeing? PC3, I'm on pace for almost 800 mil an hour. Nice. And you have no idea what you do for rotation? Easy. BF double D. Change Howling Gale to be able to stack up to 3 wind energy to create synergy with multiple other skills where you could use them all to summon 2 large tornadoes at once. However, due to this change, it was no longer possible to summon the desired tornado when you had the maximum amount of wind energy. Exactly. In this update, yeah, so you can do 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, 1, 2, 2 big ones. Or 1 big one, 2 big ones. There we go. Vortex Sphere creation location has been changed. Fix an issue where the movement speed did not appear to be slowed when other characters cast the skill. When another character casts a skill. Oh, I gotcha. Skill will change so that you are only put in combat when you cast the skill and not when it's hitting. Nice. Okay, Nightwalker. We already saw some of the effects changes there. Fix an awkward issue where the Shadow Bats switch to attack mode. When they switched. Okay. The Shadow Bats enemy search range for the first attack has been increased. The Shadow Bats first and second attack search methods have been improved. Fix an issue where the increased damage to regular monsters effect did not apply to the enhanced Shadow Bats explosion attack. Okay. And the buff's location would change after creating enhanced Shadow Bats. The skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Okay, as a result of viewing Shadow Bats attack target search logic, we have confirmed that the target search was a narrower range than intended when searching for the first and second targets. We've improved that. And improvements applied equally to enhanced Shadow Bats, Revenous Bats, and enhanced Revenous Bats. Okay. Dark Side, effect change, skill description change. Stardust damage has increased from 255, or decreased from 255 to 200. Number of hits has been increased from 2 to 3. The explosions damage has been increased from 160 to 200, and number of hits decreased from 4 to 3. Okay. So a little bit lower on the explosion in the end, but a little bit higher on the damage of the initial hit instead. So redoing where the damage comes from in that skill, basically. I just switched from Fire Poison to Ice. You go to the 4th job advancement NPC in Lever and talk to them, and they will have an option to open job advance. Remember that it'll cost money depending on your level and how many times you've already switched. But if you have a job change coin, you can just consume that one and it will be free of charge. Quadruple Throw skill now increases Stardust damage by 100% points, and the skill description has been changed to be more accurate. So more scaling in the skill as well. Nice. Fixed an issue where the cooldown was increased. Okay. Shadow Momentum duration had been increased from 15 seconds to 20 seconds, and the skill is now affected by buff freezers. Nice. And you can cancel the buff by right-clicking it if you want to. Isn't it Leaf Free? Yeah, it's also not MapleStory, it's actually MapleStory. Bad Communion 2 fixed an awkward issue where the enhanced Shadow Bats switched to attack mode. The enhanced Shadow Bats enemy search range for the first attack has been increased. The enhanced Shadow Bats first and second attack search methods have been improved. I hope that the AI search would also be implemented for the Nether Shields for Demon Avenger. Because those shields just go wherever the hell they want, and it's not where I want them. Sits? It just makes more sense to me, Testserver, but it's possible that it was intended as leaf free, but I don't think so because it was written like in Korea. But I guess we'll have to get it from the original people who decided on the name, right? Quintuple Throw final attack skill effect has been changed. The skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Darkness Omen effect change, so we saw that in the video already a little bit. Shadow Stitch was an issue where the bind duration was not increased when the attack hit one enemy. Well, that's definitely something they should fix. Ravenous Bats damage has been increased from 360 to 480. Fix an awkward issue when the Ravenous Bats switched to attack mode. Oh, the same thing there. And the search range improved, also for the enhanced ones. Yes. And then Bad Communion now increases Shadow Bats damage when attacking regular monsters by 50%. The enhanced Ravenous Bats damage has been increased. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good because of course you want the bats to be able to two-shot and one-shot faster, but you don't necessarily want it to make like your damage on bosses get crazy when all of them hit a single target. So there's two ways to do that, right? There's like, you can just increase the base damage and like decrease final damage based on how many targets, or if you hit something that's already been hit a bunch of times. But easier is to just add damage to normal monsters, of course. Fix awkward issue when they switch to attack mode. Okay, yeah. So Ravenous Bats' skill is intended to provide more power when fighting bosses in exchange for removing Shadow Bats' bouncing effect. However, in the June 11 Test World update, there was an issue where the search range for the boss monster was with the highest maximum HP was shorter than Quintuple Throw's increased range, which caused an error where sometimes they would not track the enemy even if they were within search range. Oh, interesting. In this update, we have corrected this issue and tried to achieve the skill's intended performance when bossing by further improving it. Nice. Siphon Vitality, fixed an issue where the skill effect was awkward. Sure. Extra points, skill description has been changed. Dominion, the boost of the maximum number of shadow bats and ravenous bats have increased from 2 to 3. Oh, a little bit more bats. It's Morbid time. You thought I was going to get through reading the Nightwalker changes without saying it's Morbid time? You thought wrong. Shadow Spear, the Shadow Spear's damage has been increased from 200% to 400%, and number of hits decreased from 4 to 2. Sometimes when Shadow Spear's number of hits is too high, it causes a stuttering issue. In this update, we have kept the total damage, but adjusted the number of hits to help alleviate the stutter. There's not something where you can create bats by the amount of lines that you do, just by the amount of hits, right? Because otherwise this would like decrease your bat creation. Kind of like when they changed the extra lines on Shadower, they gave it a lot more damage because you get a coin for every line of damage instead of every hit. So Meso Explosion ended up doing way more damage because of that change, which I think was unintended. But oh yeah, disable saved. Shadow Server extended. The resummon cooldown has been decreased from 2 seconds to 1.5. The ability to use the skill again to swap places with the shadow has been changed so that it can be used up to 3 times regardless of the resummon cooldown. The shadow has been improved so that it prioritizes facing the boss monster with the highest HP. The target search range has been increased and fixed an issue where the attack range was awkward when the shadow used Lucky 7. And fixed an issue where the use direction was awkward when the shadow used Stardust. Oh. Huh. So more teleport switches, lower cooldown, and improved targeting on the Shadow Server. Huh. Okay. Hopefully that translates to a whole bunch more damage. Rapid Throw, the continuous attacks damage boost when used during Shadow Spear has been increased from 200% to 265% points. And fixed an issue where Shadow Servant, Shadow Illusion, and Shadow Servant extends continuous attack was displayed awkwardly to other characters. Alright. Usual level ways of Rapid Throw's continuous throwing attack dealt more damage instead of creating Shadow Spears. However, in the process of moving this damage, we confirmed that some damage was lost and therefore made an additional correction. Okay. Cool. That was a Nightwalker. Now up to Thunderbreaker. Flash. Fix an issue where the attack action would happen even if Flash did not hit a monster. You can no longer cancel the cast action using Tidal Crash in the air. Aw. Rip. Elemental Lightning has been changed so that you acquire lightning buffs when you link skills or when your attacks hit an enemy. Or, when linking skills, you will acquire more lightning buffs than when your attacks hit an enemy. The maximum number of lightning buff stacks has been increased to 2. The skill description has been changed to be more accurate. In this remaster to enhance the feedback when linking skills, the condition to acquire the lightning buff was changed from when your attacks hit an enemy to when you link skills. Due to this change, it was not possible to acquire lightning buffs in combat situations like before. So in this update, in addition to linking skills, it has been changed so that you acquire lightning buff stacks even when your attacks hit an enemy, just like before. Nice. Gone through Adele. There won't be any Adele stuff here. This is specifically for, I mean maybe, but this is specifically for the Cygnus Knight, so that's what all of the focus is on. The lightning buff maximum stack boost has been removed from Electrified because, you know, it was added to the base of Elemental Lightning. Tidal Crash will no longer activate the lightning buff. The skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Sea Wave, so that's like the little orb, right, that we flow through the map. Fix an issue where the cooldown was applied incorrectly. Cooldown reduction effects will no longer apply to the skill. The cooldown will now be displayed as a buff icon. The MP consumed has been decreased from 120 to 50. And distance moved has been increased by about 20%. Oh, nice. Trading skill description has been changed, and that's okay. So this animation was changed a little bit. They made the shark a little bit thinner. Not quite. The chubby shark is gone. Crab, please. Thunder, you can no longer cancel the cast action using Tidal Crash in the air. Gale, you can no longer cancel the cast action using Tidal Crash in the air. The skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Oh, so they are taking some animation canceling away. Just changing the skill description of all the skills. Link mastery, the duration will now be refreshed every time you link skills. The skill description has been changed to be more accurate. And the skill description has been changed to be more accurate. A lot of changing. Annihilate, also skinnier shark. The time when the skill can be linked to Tidal Crash has been increased by about 50%, and the damage has been decreased from 350 to 335. You can no longer cancel the cast action using Tidal Crash in the air. So easier to link, but a little bit lower on the damage. Thunderbolt, also known as a lightning bolt. Skill effect and monster hit effect has been changed. The time when the skill's damage is dealt has been changed to match the effect. That's probably a good idea. And the time when the skill can be linked to Tidal Crash has been increased by about 20%. Okay. Typhoon skill effect has been changed. Yeah, we already saw that one. A little bit more lightning-y. And a little lighter. Damage has been decreased from 390 to 320. Damage boost when the skill is used in a maximum number of lightning buff stacks has been increased from 60 percent points to 100. And the cooldown has been decreased from 16 seconds to 12. The damage boost per lightning buff consumed has been decreased by 4 to 3. From 4 to 3 probably, right? The damage boost has been changed to be the same at all levels, and you can no longer cancel boosting or Tidal Crash in the air. And this is like every skill. You can no longer cancel the cast action using Tidal Crash in the air, and the skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Just assume that for every skill from now on, okay? I'm not going to read that anymore. Wind Booster Sea Wave damage boost has been decreased from 250% points to 100% points. Oh yeah, but they gave it up, gave it a little bit more damage up front, but then not as much boosting later. I'm assuming it's already strong enough later, but early on it could use a little help, right? Primal Bolt, the Duraton, has been increased from 25 seconds to 30 seconds, and the skill will now remove all MP cost while it is active. Cooldown reduction and the maximum cooldown reduction of link skills during this skill have been changed. Skill description, okay. Cast effect changed for God of the Sea, okay. Shamu. Then Sharknado. Oh, Sharkpedo? Oh, maybe that's not a... Torpedo, okay. The damage boost when the skill is used with the maximum number of lightning buff stacks has been increased from 120% points to 200% points. Fix an issue where the damage was not increased when used at the maximum number of lightning buff stacks. Got him? Next, making everything lighter and skinnier. Yeah, I don't know what that is, dude. It's a little bit yikes. Lightning got Spear Strike, which was not did not apply. Okay, just some bug fixes with the skill, but nothing crazy. Spear Lightning Multi-Strike, you can no longer cancel the cast using Crash. Fuck! Every skill. Okay. Mihail. Okay, skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Change skill icon, more accurate. The range to bond with allies has been increased by about 33%, and the skill description has changed to be more accurate. Cool. Advanced soul attack. This skill now requires level 15 soul attack. Yeah, whatever. I mean, everyone can max everything on all the jobs, so that doesn't do anything. Offensive defense. Remember that one? Cooldown has been decreased from 14 to 12. Damage increased from 300 to 350. And number of hits increased from 3 to 5. Oh, that's considerably more damage from 900. It's almost double the damage. And it's a 2-second cooldown reduction. So overall, more than a doubling of the damage. Monster hit effect changed. And the skill description has been changed as well. Fourth job. Oh yeah, we saw this picture, right? Effect output has been changed. Yeah. Shining Cross Assault. Damage is being decreased from 345 to 340. Oh no, major decrease. Attack range increased by about 43%. I guess I'll take that for any skill. I'll take a 5% point damage reduction for the 43% hitbox increase on any skill. You can choose it, okay? Maximum number of enemies hit has been increased from 7 to 12. Whew. And the skill effect and monster hit has been changed. Wow, you can just hit everything now. Okay. Soul Rage. The skill icon has been changed. Okay. Install shield. Fixation where the combat orders did not apply. Okay. The monster hit effect has been changed. The action delay has been decreased by about 38%. Don't lock me in place after a skill, please. Me no likey. The duration has been increased from 40 seconds to 60, and the attack interval has been decreased by about 19%. Remember, interval decreasing means more attacks in the same amount of time. Damage boost when attacking regular monsters has been increased from 30% to 60 and will now be the same at all levels. And the skill description has been changed to be more accurate. Okay. Quite some damage boosties there. Okay, just some fixes. Soul Majesty. That looked like a... I think this still looks like a summon. Right? This doesn't look like an Ilium robot. That's what it looks like to me, but if you zoom out, it's not like that at all. It's this is the skill. But with this zoom in, it makes it look like a robot to me. So wave light damage has been decreased from 750 to 700%. Number of hits increased from 4 to 6. So yeah, minus 200%, but then plus 1400%. So big number. And skill effect change on deadly charge, which we saw, right? We saw the little video. The range to shield allies has been increased by about 19%. Okay. And then Sword of Light, the 3 stacks or lowers damage has been increased from 1400 to 1450. The 4 stacks damage has been increased from 1600 to 1650, and the 5 stack damage has been increased from 1950 to 2000. I mean, adding 50% damage when something is already in the 1400s or up to the 2000s, is that enough to make it? I guess they thought it was just like a little bit low. You have more droplets than nodes in 40 minutes of VC3? Nice. It can only mean 2 things. You're very unlucky on nodes and you're very lucky on droplets. Sword of Soul Light, the skill description will be changed. Okay. And then Install Shield, Soul Majesty, Enhancement. Core description have been changed to be more accurate. A lot of changing to be more accurate. Dude, a lot of you reaching out to help people. Oh no. It's evil Cygnus. Now we'll finally know why we have to fight Cygnus all the time. Sag. She's crying, chat. Oh, she's not crying, she's happy. Following new quests have been added. Jesus. Following quest content have been changed. Okay. That's a lot of new quests, boys. Are you guys excited when you create a new Cygnus Knight to be locked in 20 to 25 minutes of holding down an NPC chat, just like when you create an Explorer? Yay! I can't wait. Woo! Okay. Certain existing Cygnus Knight advanced jump advancement storyline can no longer be completed. Sure. Following NPCs' appearances have been changed. Cygnus, yep, definitely has been changed. She's in HD now. This guy's eyebrows are majestic, bro. Can you guys try to see his eyebrows as eyes and his actual eyes as, I don't know what they would be, but as like eyeliner? Try to see it like that. It's kind of weird. She looks older. Yeah, it makes it more socially acceptable for people to stan. Okay. Oh, the NPC. I love the NPCs from Edelstein. Got some help. Guess the Resistance storyline is strongly intertwined with this. Nostrils? Oh yeah, nostrils. That's what I was going for. Yeah, I know. It's a wide people happy though. Mihail's story. Oh. Bang. Clang. The rise of the shield hero. Why isn't he just holding 2 shields, bro? Come on. The following new quests have been added. Holy balls. Like, hopefully that means a whole bunch of new experience. Oh, is this younger Cygnus? From a long time ago? Wink at me, Daddy Miha. Okay, easy there. Alright. Dead Evan. Alright. Oh, young Nineheart when she was just a young lady. Who dis? New storyline. Who dis? Richella and Atan. Oh yeah, it's Freud. You're right. Spring project. Okay, here comes the quality of life stuff, guys. Quality of life. Are you ready? QOL. Cool. Because none of that was in here. Time for the real call, guys. All right, here we go. Experience rewards have been added to Tenebris area and Grandis area daily quests. Ooh. Moonbridge, 5.6 billion. Labyrinth of Suffering, 6 billion. Lemon? Oh, Ligma, 6.4 billion. Cernium, 13.7 billion EXP. Burning Cernium, 14.3 billion. Can I get all the EXP that I've missed in one lump sum, please? Thank you. When it's because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be capped on my symbols, and I will have gotten none of that EXP. I would like that in a little present with a neat little bow around it. Burning Cernium, 14 bill. Hotel Arcus, 19.4 billion EXP just for completing the dailies. Oh, only on one of your characters in your account though, rip. When your authentic symbols level is maxed, you can now choose whether or not to receive the daily quest symbol rewards. Okay. Untradeable chairs have been changed so that they can be put into storage. I don't think that changes anything for reboot. For non-reboot it does. However, for the symbol of male, female, gender limitations. Ooh, what is this? Maximum Demon Force lines have been added to Force Shield items without them, based on the level of the equipment. Wow, Demon Slayers rejoice. Not like it was needed, but you know, maybe for some of them. When using Innocent Scrolls, if the target item is 17 Star Force or higher, a warning message will now be displayed. Okay. What is this thing? In equipment announcement, the Arc Innocent Scrolls icon has been changed and it has been moved to the bottom of the scroll list. Oof. At first time, MapleStory has been improved that the game starts at 1366 by 768 resolution windowed mode. The message when using the guild's greater blessing has been changed, and we got a quick move. Okay. Oh, in character select window, the ability to sort has been added when changing character locations. Okay. Okay. I can trade my snow globe chair. Pog. Is there a reason the class spreadsheet went from a 1.10 system to 1.5 system? Yeah, because that was the main thing, is that the whole spreadsheet system was going to be used as an input system for a class selector application. And within that class selector application, I was going to use a 5-point system anyway. In terms of the scaling, so it was way too much work every single time to update and to keep up to date the system. So I decided to scale it down, because then the differences between classes would be shown as smaller, which I think they are getting also with the reworks. So it's a practicality plus application decision. You do lose some amount of granularity there, yeah. But it was already impossible for me to keep up. Right now, it's already impossible to really keep up with a system of that size, especially given the limited input I get from the community. So to make it more possible that I can make it reliable, I had to lose some detail, yeah. Characters like, yeah. When flag race entry methods have been changed. You can go to the flag race waiting room through the guild content UI's enter button and participate in the flag race by talking to the programmer. Only characters who have acquired 1,000 or more weekly hunting points can participate in flag race. Why? Wait, no. No. Why? Now I have to go train to do flag? I do flag on all my boss mules because I get points from the from the boss points. Now you're gonna force me to go kill 1,000 monsters near my level first to be able to flag? Why do you do this? Why would you take away an option? Maple can never be like, we're gonna make this easier to do. How are you liking the QOL now? Yeah, not very much. You think they only changed that 1k mobs is 1 point? Well, why does it say only characters who have acquired 1,000 or more weekly hunting points can participate in flag? They didn't say we change, like, instead of 5,000 weekly hunting points, now 1,000 equals 1 point. It didn't say that, right? Quantity of life changes. Yeah, some people are gonna not be alive anymore. Guild members in the same guild can freely participate at any time in a party of 1 to 6 people. Whoever entry is not allowed during settlement. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least we can freely go, but you still have to kill 1,000 monsters now on top of maybe being able to go with bosses. Holy shit, it's finally happening. My suggestion from 5 years ago, chat, to put debuffs from the boss on the top left below the HP bar. It's finally happening. First we had the HP bar indicator, now we have the bind resistance. Holy balls. It's happening. Soon we will have all the boss debuffs actually shown here with timers, rather than fighting above the boss to be shown and to be shining around and shit. Don't worry guys, in like 2 to 3 years we'll have a proper bossing debuff visualization system. Amazing. You're so proud of Maple? Yeah. It's almost at the point where a 4-year-old game would be when it's 18. It's growing up so fast. Come to you in the near future of about 10 years, yeah. Possibly get you so the monsters bind. If the boss is currently resisting bind effects, an icon and the remaining duration will be displayed below the HP gauge. This will not be displayed in Balrog, Horntail, or Pink Bean Phase 1. Sure, because you have separate stages. When dropping medals from your inventory, it will now indicate if the medal can be reissued or not. The ability to change the order of buddy groups has been added. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 set bitch boss. What? What's with the Abzo shoulder, huh? It has been improved so that the time-limited items will display the timer icon in the character equipment items UI. Experience coupons items have been improved to make it easier to clearly distinguish between them. Times 15? Oh my god, that's so much experience. 15x coupons. Give me some of those. Certain additional experience 50% buff effects items names have been changed. Yeah, because they had the same fucking name. Okay, weather effect silver. Okay, so now we shouldn't have people smegging MVP anymore when they actually had a a one-person MVP instead of an atmospheric one for everyone, right? So breakdown of where to get accessories, belt, shoulders, ring, face, accessory, etc. Yeah, it's in your game. If you press U, and then you press U again, and then you do boss content, and then you just look at the items, and you can see all of them there. Look at that. Oh, there they are, right there. Oh, look at that. More accessories. Oh my god, more accessories, more equips. Beautiful. Look at that, more accessories. Amazing. Check after forever break. Well, there they are. They finally added them properly. I was trying to do something like that. If you check exclamation mark dailies command, there was something that was an attempt at trying to make that, but I'm glad they just added it to the guide. Definitely, if you're new, check out the guide because there's a lot of information in there, way more than before. There's the like the boss content is properly updated with that, with the drops and everything. There's also like pre-quests, you can click that to go there. You can move to the boss through there. But definitely like the level content has been cleaned up a lot on like which stuff you can do. There's rewards here that you can pick up as well. And then you can add a bunch of maps here to edit mode. Was it like save? No. Should it open up a bunch of, oh wait, edit mode, boom. There we go. You can add like a bunch of the maps here or here. And then it'll help you get the get just a bunch of maps that you can immediately teleport to, way more than you had before, and you'll be able to teleport to them immediately, even without a rock. So you don't have to buy a rock on every single character all the time. Okay, additional experience items, icons will now display a plus. Regular experience coupons, items, designs have been unified to have a maple leaf background in the icon. Oh, that's like the Maple M ones. They all look like that. Regular experience coupons change the display to experience multiplier in the top right corner. Regular experience coupons, items, and names will now include the durations. For example, a coupon that gives 2x experience for 30 minutes will be renamed to double experience coupon 30 minutes. But that's... If you're going to rename them, why not rename them properly? A double experience coupon is not a double experience coupon. A double experience coupon is a plus 100% experience coupon. Saying double experiences implies that it's multiplicative, when it's not. It's additive. If you say plus 100%, that implies additive. If you say double experience, it implies multiplicative. Why not do that? Please do that. Additional quality of life, please. I beg of you. Okay. When an experience coupon's item effects end, the weather effect and system message and chat window will now be displayed. Wait. When an EXP coupon ends, you'll get a message and the... Oh. Nice. Good job triggering the video, guys. You previously invented Push Legion and links for the XP class. Thanks for putting them all up, by the way. No problem, Cap Down. Welcome back, man. Got my Emperor Shield recipe. Nice. If you want to level up your smithing quickly, grab all your, if you haven't leveled it yet, grab your diamonds and your aquamarines and just craft the arrows you can make with those. Why did you say it's not? We had the whole discussion. Oh, thank you for the prime, Kev Dan. This guy just keeps on giving. Super nice in the chat and then supports this as well. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Scardor, bro. In a Maple auction, when you register consumers decoration it says price, will now display the 7-day average price and the current lowest price, so you can undercut perfectly. Currently registered lower price and 7-day average price. Okay, interesting. Okay. For non-reboot, that will be nice. In Maple Auction, when you click the quick search input window with your mouse, your previous 10 searches will now be displayed. Your search history will be cleared when you log out of the account. Oh. Oh, we log out of the account or when you log out of the game? I guess out of the account, okay. When you reach level 30 charm, the gift for a charming person quest will now be completed automatically, allowing you to use your pocket slot. Oh, they said they were going to change it. I was like, oh, they're going to take away the requirement of 30 charm so that people can finally stop wasting their trait boost potions on charm, but nope. You just don't have to get a flower anymore. Okay. Search history, Monka S. Yeah, that's going to be nice for me. I'm gonna be streaming it, ZT, okay? At least your one is private. Got a support summon that's been helpful. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay. The adventure tutorial story skip has been improved to make the character level 10 after using it. Nice. Growth path reorganization. Uh-oh, this looks like the Kerning Tower. Well, it says it's right here as well. Ka-ning Ta-wa. Nice. You guys can also read Korean. It says it right there. New Star Force maps have been added in Kerning Tower. 2-floor Cafe 5, 3-floor Cafe 5, 4th floor, and a bunch of 5s. The following skill icons have been changed. Invincible Belief. What? It's green now. Recovery. Oh my god, green pluses. Ooh. Yeah, because red kind of implies taking damage, right? Element amplification. Beholder healing reinforced. And then blue for evasion. Huh. Kerning Tower, is that popular? Yeah, a lot of people like going there. I think in the beginning, Kerning Tower wasn't that popular because the monsters were just too strong to be able to properly train at. But as people's Legion, Lynx, and just in general, the game has been scaling and people have been getting stronger. Oh shit, there was an info session with Twitch right now. I completely forgot about that. Fuck. But okay. Yes. I don't even know how to go there. Can I check my email? No. Did I get a pop-up on Twitch itself? No. My email, maybe? My other email. Hang on. Fuck, I signed up for it, but I completely forgot to follow up. Oh wait, I'm recording this. Hello YouTube. How you guys doing? You guys enjoying the video so far? I'm definitely not. Trying to figure something out during the recording of this. Okay. The demon skill, in other words, God's Blessing recovery effect has been changed. To what? To not. We won't tell you. It's been changed. When using debuff skills that make monsters untouchable, it has been changed so that the effect with the longest duration is applied. Okay, and Lara's expression skill effects have been changed so that they do not become more than a certain level of transparent to Lara and other characters, even if the skill effect transparency is set. Okay, cool. Wait, no skill effects. No, I need the face. I need my Lara's face to be visible. Okay. Let's see. Item changes. The cube chair. Oh, they're looking spooky. Yeah, images have been changed. It's like there was a diamond in them and someone robbed them all. I guess they didn't want to make them look so good because then people wanted to get them, and they didn't want to bait people into getting them. Red looked better. I agree. It did look better. What is it? Penguin bottom? 2 doll outfit style overall items like the penguin doll outfit and moon. A tooltip has been added. Okay, cool. A tooltip has been added to the red to my ears items. Oh. Wait, I signed up for the information thing, but... I don't know. I didn't get any more contact from them. So I don't know where it is or how it is or when it is. Okay. The red cross is copyrighted? Oh, that's why. Is that why we moved all the other crosses to gray and green and blue? There is, unironically, there is a thing where you cannot officially copy the Red Cross logo in things. Oh, I saw like a weird YouTube short about this at some point. I think it's technically illegal for like world law to use that logo without. That might actually be it. By the way, this YouTube video is sponsored by Rachel. No, it is not. It is sponsored by Exit Lag. Kind of, not really. But exitl.ag slash Scardor, okay? Reduce your ping in game. Okay, sorry, we're gonna continue this. We're definitely very focused on this video, okay? Developer notes when cubing items with legendary potential, 30% boss damage will no longer appear on the first line. Only 35 and 40% will appear on the first line at legendary tier. Nice. Also, if you already have 30, get fucked. We're not increasing it, just like the 20% right? Probably, right? The chance to tier from unique to legendary when using black cubes and additional cubes has been increased. Only in Korea, though. For us, it's already higher, so we're probably not gonna see an increase, guys, just so you know. When using, yeah, so if you have like a 30-20, it should have actually been like a 35-30. So you're getting like ripped off of 15% damage. Using red cubes, black cubes, and Meister cubes, the 30% damage will no longer appear. Existing items with this line will be maintained. See? Why though? Why are you such assholes? Why don't you just change those lines for us? Is that bad in Korea? Yeah, it's pretty bad. 30% plus of unique line will not change, so it can continue to appear in the first, second, third lines of unique tier. Of course, using cubes, the chance to tier up has been increased. When using black cubes, the chance to tier up from unique to legendary has been increased from 1% to 1.2. So this is how bad it was, Colts. So on average, they have to use 100 black cubes to get from unique to legendary. 100. For us, I think it's like just over 30, right? That's... But no, by all means, complain about how much more Star Force costs, you know? When using additional cubes, the chance to tier up from unique to legendary has been increased from 0.4975% to 0.6. Amazing! That is quite massive, actually. That's like 20% increase. When using Magnificent Souls, the +1 all skill lines will no longer appear. Yes! Nice. Existing items with this line will be maintained. Why do they do this? They're like, okay, this thing existed in the past. We agree that it's a mistake. We will make sure that it doesn't appear again. But if you already got it, get fucked. Who thinks that's a good idea? And that entire chain of command and the amount of people that go into a decision like that, there is no one who's like, should we maybe not be huge pieces of shit about this? BTs are thankful? Yeah. Well, what about like an opt-in or out? Like, what about you can choose to keep it or you get a free reroll on the Magnificent Soul, for example? Or for the potential, it should just always be changed, right? Like, because like Aquafina said, like, what if you had 30% top line, 20% second line, and then like 9% attack? That was like 9% attack with 50% boss. It's like, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but oof. And now, apparently, it should have been a 35 and 30 instead. It's 15% boss damage. Now it's 65 and 9. That's a whole lot better, right? It's kind of, ugh. Yeah, it's kind of ugh. Exactly that. Okay, NPCs changes, cool. Monster changes have been improved so that when you defeat a boss monster, you will become invincible until you are moved to the next phase. Oh my god. Basic game functionality in 2022. The future is in about 6.5 months, guys. That's insane. Were there additional cubes? Oh, that's for bonus potential. Both of you, they know how to change it without breaking something. That's true. They would definitely break something else. There were spawn scaling when transitioning. Yeah, like my DA getting crushed by that golem still die. In the Mulang Dojo, 75th floor's Bongson, nice, will no longer use the weapon defense increase skill. Oof. Yeah, because all of those people in 75th floor in Dojo, of course. Horntail has been improved so that all the status effects are removed after defeating it. Same thing with Pink Bean they did recently. Excuse me. The end of the world's background brightness has been improved so that it doesn't interfere with the hunting. Ah. Okay. That's kind of nice. That looks pretty sexy, actually. Bongson named after Bong Lover 12. Oh my god, you remember Bong Lover 12? Jesus, that's an old meme, man. Bong Lover 12. Damn. There's like a blaster botter in, at the Cats, right? At the Nameless Cats in Morass. When we were doing our dailies, he would always be their body. Okay, some, body ones. No, some, changes, okay? Some name changes, UI. Using shops, weapon images will no longer cover the category UI. Oh, they're behind it. Oh my god, layering. Guys, in like 2028, things in this game are going to be layered properly, okay? Clip it. Send it back to me in 6 years. Okay. Some small things. Game graphics, depending on the settings of the game options. You can set different shader effect quality for the following items. Nightmare Pearl. An Ignition Fireworks Festival map. Okay. Not sure how important that is. Ogres are like onions, they have layers. How about parfait? I meant nobody to say, hey, I don't like no parfait. Parfait might be the most delicious thing on the entire planet. Android changes. In the Android shop, the sprout potions, arrows, and appearance return coupons have been added. Wowie. Fix an error in Reboot World when using the Dominator box that you actually got the Dominator. Instead, it now gives you a pop-up that says, you dummy dum-dum. You picked the wrong box. Go back and pick the Absolute box instead. Good. Good change. I support it. What is this? 35 minutes. Wonky, what are you doing to us? Hey! Wonky's stealing my format. He's reading the patch notes on stream. That's my thing. Okay, what do you think you're doing, Wonky? Can't just be stealing my vibe, bro. What the fuck? Okay. The growth support rewards from the hyper burning event were focused on preventing the situation where it would be difficult to hunt smoothly because of insufficient arcane force because of the lack of daily quests in the rapid growth process. Yes. For the reason we designed the rewards around the level 5 arcane symbols rather than equipment for nodes. However, in response to the players who have shared their opinion that there wasn't enough support outside of arcane power, we have added more nodes overall. Ooh. Moved the Eternal Flame Ring to level 210 so you can get it faster, and added the choice of Absolute Weapon Box, Dominator Pendant Box at level 220. In addition, when choosing characters above level 200 for the Hyper Burning, we expected that it would mainly be used on existing characters with sufficient growth material, and we did not fully consider players who had started or returned after the Ignition Showcase. In order to ensure that even players who have recently started or returned can fully enjoy the Hyper Burning, we'll change it so that you will receive all of the growth rewards even if you choose an existing character to use the Hyper Burning on. Nice! Hyper Burning character benefits have been adjusted. So 200, instead of 30 nodes you get 50, and then at 215 instead of 20 nodes you get 50, and then at 225 instead of 20 nodes you get 50, and then at 230 instead of 20 nodes you get 50. So you get 200 instead of 90. Pretty big. Pretty big. Good stuff. Okay. And in Cygnus Remaster, the newly added skill voices have been adjusted. To bring freshness to the play experience, we have applied a method where humorous skill voices appear infrequently. Some of the skill voices were determined to have a low relevance to the character's concepts and will be removed, and the overall skill voice appearance frequency will be adjusted. Okay, so it's not... so that the game doesn't turn into a total joke, okay? This is serious gaming. This is MapleStory. We can't be having lighthearted banter and jokes. What is this, League of Legends? This is serious gaming zone, okay? No jokes allowed, no fun allowed, only efficiency here. All right, so that's a lot of that stuff. The quality of life stuff, not super, nothing I'm super over the moon for. But hopefully these changes to Dawn Warrior alleviate some of the weirdness that people found with that skill. I like the fire adjustment. That's looking cool. Basically just a color adjustment and the extra tornado change for our archer boy. Better bat AI basically for Nightwalker. And extra utility in the Shadow Servant. And then for Thunderbreaker, the shark lost some weight. And then Mihail got some extra targets and some extra damage on basically all of their important skills. Okay. Well, let me know what you thought about it. Do you think it's an improvement overall, or is it enough? Do we need more? Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. And hopefully in another week we will get another update and we will see some definitive stuff coming out. I believe definitive stuff, right? July... It's supposed to be July 1st? Let me check the... Bro, where's the... Huh? Where's the main page, bro? Show me the main page, bro. KMS home. Oh yeah, here. 6:30. Oh yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, so next week their release. So we'll see. Alright. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.